Hi everyone, Mike Stuchiner, Master Herbalist here with Z Natural Foods. And today's video is going to be answering the question, what are major tonic herbs? But before we get started, I want to mention two quick things. Number one is if you'd like more information about me, please feel free to go to my YouTube channel at A Master Herbalist's Perspective. And you can also go to Z Natural Foods to read many of my different articles and see more of my videos there. Next is the health disclaimer. The information you're about to receive is for educational purposes only and is not intended to treat, prescribe, or diagnose any specific or general medical conditions and is not to be used as a substitute for your primary healthcare provider's diagnosis, treatment plan, or medical information. With that said, let's get started. So, to answer the question, what are major tonic herbs? Before I actually answer that question, I just want to make a quick point that tonic herbalism in traditional Chinese medicine is a rather complex system, and I've mentioned this in some other videos I've done about this topic and in some of my articles, that there are no specific simple general answers. Everything is very much narrowed down to the individual and their needs at that time. And I thought that that was really important to, repeat yet again, although I've said this many times. So, TCM principles dictate there are many factors to living a healthy and fulfilling life. Some of those factors include your lifestyle, your constitution, the level to which you take proactively regarding preventative measures to help build your well-being, and your ability to avoid and adapt to external stressors. In TCM, one's constitution is measured in life force, or otherwise known as Jing. If your Jing is naturally substantial, meaning you're more vibrant, resilient, and robust, it therefore tends to generally mean that you have won what is known as the genetic lottery and have a better shot at living a long and vibrant life. Or so we thought. In simple terms, we have learned from science, tradition, and a little bit of common sense that those with strong constitutions due to good genetics are equally vulnerable to dying young and being susceptible to conditions throughout their life, with the primary culprit being an unbalanced lifestyle. This one factor alone can strongly deplete one's Jing, whether or not they have great genetics. Therefore, the need for tonic herbs has an excellent reference in this specific case. In order to understand major tonic herbs, it's extremely important to first understand how a tonic herb is defined based on function and criteria. In simple terms, there are four primary fundamental aspects that define a tonic herb. First, tonic herbs create and support a state of physical, mental, and emotional well-being through the appropriate balance of yin and yang energy to attain vibrant health. 2, tonic herbs can be used for an unlimited period of time with no adverse effects. 3, no matter how long an individual uses tonic herbs, they never build a tolerance to it. And 4, true tonics come from their authentic source and spiritual homeland. This principle is known in Taoist herbalism as Dai Tao and makes a vital difference in both potency and efficacy of a plant medicine. Tonic herbs are not used to treat or prevent any specific issue. What they actually do is they promote and support general well-being by enhancing energy and regulating function. The priority is not about healing, but gently promoting one's health. Tonic herbs provide adaptive qi, allowing us to to deal with daily stressors more efficiently. Ultimately, this will enable us to grow as human beings. There are 4 primary categories of tonic herbs. The first one are known as chi tonics, also known as energy tonics, with a primary function of increasing energy production. TCM believes they enhance nutrient absorption, yielding blood and energy. They are known to support metabolic processes, influence the spleen, and nurture the lungs. The next are blood tonics. These are known to nourish and balance blood via optimizing nutrient utilization. Blood nourishes the tissues and provides a means of distribution of nutrients, hormones, and immune cells. Blood tonics are commonly used to support the quality of one's skin. Some blood tonics also work as blood vitalizers to improve microcirculation. Number 3, yin tonics. Yin is the accumulation of storage and energy condensed in all body tissues, primarily in all significant organs, specifically within the kidneys. The stored energy in the kidneys is known as the yin essence and is considered the body's fundamental reserve. Yin tonics are associated with preserving the quality of life. Finally, yang tonics. Yang is the utilization of stored energy, which is yin. Yang tonics have warm or hot power, are associated with creativity, and are therefore believed to build strength and courage. Yang herbs are used to stimulate metabolism, build muscle, and support the skeletal system. All tonic herbs nourish at least one of what TCM calls the 3 treasures. Each of the 3 treasures are interconnected and contribute to overall health and well-being. They are the following. Jing. Jing is the essence primarily stored in the kidneys. Jing is one's constitution, which regulates body growth and development and works with qi to protect the body from harmful external conditions. Poor constitution, blood loss, and excessive sexual activity can cause Jing essence deficiencies. Qi is the life force or vital energy stored in the kidneys. Both the physical and emotional are manifested as qi. One is inherited from our parents, and the second is derived from essential substances like air, food, and water. Deficiencies are caused by poor nutrition and digestion, chronic stress, and constrained breathing. The final of the 3 treasures is known as Shen. Shen, tonic tea, is the emotional and spiritual layer of our being that reflects the state of our nervous system. Shen lives in the heart and is said to preside over the activities that take place in the spiritual and mental planes. Because Shen lives in the heart, people with disturbed Shen may experience anxiety, stress, difficulty breathing, and even potentially insomnia. In such cases, the primary weakness is from the spleen, which cannot generate enough blood to nourish the heart and what is known as anchor the Shen. It's important to note that Western herbalism and Eastern tonic herbalism speak a lot about the category of herbs known as adaptogens. It is a common mistake to think that tonics and adaptogens are identical. While tonics and adaptogens are defined based on different criteria and are ultimately separate entities, some overlap does exist. For example, Qi tonics do fulfill the requirements for what Western herbalism defines as an adaptogen. So in simple terms, while Qi tonics meet the requirements as an adaptogen, many Western adaptogens do not fulfill the criteria for being an actual tonic, which I spoke about earlier in this video. The primary reason is because we often build a tolerance for Western adaptogens. This usually requires a break and or the rotation of herbs to prevent this common issue when regarding adaptogens, where you don't need to do that with tonics. In some cases, it may not necessarily be the herb itself, but the specific species of an herb. For example, a commonly used adaptogen is rhodiola. The species most commonly used and spoken about is Siberian rhodiola. While it is a very effective herb, this species has several issues. First, people build a tolerance to it, so it cannot be used for an extended period of time without taking a break or rotating dosages or doing something quite creative in order to keep the body's nourishing benefits moving forward. Next, because Siberian rhodiola is very stimulating, warming, and drying, if used by an individual who manifests excessive heat or aggressiveness, it may actually exacerbate those specific issues. On the other hand, Tibetan rhodiola is commonly used in tonic herbalism because it has a more balanced effect and we don't build a tolerance to it. Finally, in order to understand tonic herbalism, it's important that I mention specific vital aspects of this system. There are 6 aspects to this. 1 is oneness and the unity of everything. This is encompassing human, nature, organs, and the mind and body as they all function as one. 2, yin and yang. Yin and yang are opposing forces within the whole. 3, the 3 treasures, as we spoke about earlier, Jing, Shen, and Qi. 4, the 4 seasons, adapting to seasonal changes, synchronizing within nature's yin and yang. 5, TCM has what is known as the 5 element theory, where the world is made up of the fundamental elements: metal, wood, water, fire, earth, all of which create cyclical changes within nature and in our bodies. And number 6, the Chinese organ system. In TCM, organs go beyond the boundaries of anatomy. All organs are integrated units based on circulation, utilization of qi, and how that manifests in the human body. So, what are major tonic herbs? Ultimately, there's no simple, broad spectrum answer because, again, TCM is a very complex system that looks at the individual rather than the masses. Major or primary tonic herbs are plants or, in some cases, animal part extracts that have been heavily used for hundreds to thousands of years, considered prized in tonic herbalism, and support and nourish at least one of the 3 treasures. So in conclusion, guys, tonic herbalism is one of the oldest and most well-established systems for supporting overall well-being, And tonic herbs have an exceptionally well-established history for usage, safety, and effectiveness. So in the end, take your tonic herbs and, most importantly, nourish your three treasures and live a long, healthy, happy, vibrant life. Mike Stuchiner, Master Herbalist here with Z Natural Foods. I'll see you next time.